Thursday, March 26th, and you're watching the Hammer Daily here on the Hammer Betting Network, presented by our good friends over at FanDuel. I'm your host for today, Jay Skipper, alongside my producer for the next hour and a bit, Mike Bennett, working his way behind the boards, keeping everything smooth and running tight as we get through a great show for you today. A great day in all the sports. It's the real MLB opening day. Don't believe whatever the advertisements, the MLB, Sportsnet, ESPN, whatever they want you to think. Don't believe them. Yesterday was not the opening day. It was not opening night. Today is the opening day. We got baseball on all freaking day, and that to me screams baseball. Not one game solo at night. Opening day is for every single team to play, especially in the sport of baseball. And like I said, we got games running all throughout the day, starting with the Pirates and the Mets at 1:15 p.m. Eastern time.
We have sports from 1 p.m. today until midnight tonight. It's
good
tomorrow,
stuff.
technically.
It's good stuff. I'm excited to get into things for the show for today. Speaking of the show today, got the DGen Weekly coming on, a.k.a. Jeff Sunday. Striking resemblance to Jeff Saturday. Wonder where you got that name from. After that, we got Ezric Overtime, Alex, and So Money. If there's a little bit of time left over in that first little block, I want to talk a little bit about March Madness with DGen, because I feel like I don't know if he's the one who started the FIU fins up. I don't think he started it, but I think he popularized it. Sad to see them get out of the tournament. I know he's a big March Madness guy, so excited to talk to him about all those things and excited to get in the show with you guys today. Before we get started with the show, though, just want to give a shout out to our friends over at BetStamp Pro. March Madness means 60-plus games in 2 weeks, nonstop live movement, massive public betting action, and tons of live betting opportunities. The team at BetStamp has spent over a year building and testing new live odds screens for both main markets and props. Watch the entire market move in real time with sub-second latency and a backtested true line, so you can attack off-market edges instantly. They've actually been using this tool internally for over a year. They're launching it publicly for the first time during the tournament. Scan the QR code on screen, click the link in the description, or head over to betstamp.com/hammer to book a quick call and get set up before the tournament gets underway. Speaking of which, BetStamp Pro, great product, really good product. I'm only saying that because I use it. I use it almost every day. I was using it before I went on the show. Went through the MLB slate today, sorted by the books that I have, sorted by FanDuel, found some good edges, and fired away. Speaking of finding edges, I don't know if this is an edge. But I think it's in the last 6 years, Canadian Tyler O'Neill has hit a home run in his on the opening day. I know, again, it's not technically opening day, but to me, it's opening day. Tyler O'Neill has hit a home run. Plus 350 right now at FanDuel is one of the best prices in market. Before I went live, it was the best price in market. There's one 360 out there, plus 360. But plus 350, if you want to bet Tyler O'Neill, if you like him to hit a home run today, you're going to want to do it over at FanDuel. Listen, this isn't a plug for FanDuel Sportsbooks. I get it that they are a sponsor. I just want to preach line shopping, preach being responsible. So if you're going to go and bet this stuff, listen, I don't know if there's an edge there. I have no idea. I bet it. I clicked it. I want to be part of the fun.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
So I clicked it. I'm curious if you guys are as well. Reminder, the best spot to do that is over at FanDuel. All right. Excited to get in the show with you guys today. Before we get into things, TQ saying, let's have a day in the chat. Appreciate you, TQ. Chosen Sports. Last night was embarrassing. Giants absolutely sucked. Oh, God. MLB is already back. Curious to hear what you guys are betting on for today. We got a great show for you today. I'd rather click. Oh, really? Chosen, you'd rather click the no. Interesting. Well, you can do that. But if you want to click the yes, just wanted to shout out one of the better prices available.
I just got to say,
market.
Last night, I feel bad for anyone who had the over. There was it was 5-0, top of the second, and then it was a push. It finished in a push. Just crazy stuff.
Man, that's baseball.
So you get your money back, but that's baseball.
That's baseball. It's very tough betting on baseball. Tried it a lot last year. It's kind of hard. It's kind of tough, especially betting this top-down stuff. But there's a recent article that came out. I think it was who talked about it? I think it was Captain Jack talking about this is the best time to bet on baseball here. So I know Rob had a tough day yesterday. I have some suggestions for people struggling on baseball. I have some tips. Just bet the winner and you won't lose. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, Rob had...
It's as simple as that. All right. We're just waiting on DGen here. He's going to be live. He's going to be on with us in just a second. Just a second.
Are you firing on any MLB stuff other than the O'Neill home run, Jay?
No, just only the O'Neill home run. I'm really looking forward to the March Madness games tonight. I think
Who do you like there?
There's a lot of fun to talk about in this tournament. I've been clicking Illinois kind of last 2 days to win, to reach the Final Four, to make the national championship, to win the tournament, like we talked about yesterday with Matt Winnick. Tough loss there with Matt Winnick as well. We had the over in that Dayton Louisville, I think, game. Just tough loss. I think Dayton shot like 12% from threes. Painful, but it is what it is. Good games today. Excited to get into them. Excited to break them all down. With our first guest, and excited to get into today's show. He is the host of the Board Review. He bears a striking resemblance to Jeff Saturday. He recently disposed of his AirPods and has joined the Wired Headphone Gang. Jeff Sunday, a.k.a. the DGen Weekly on Twitter. Jeff, DGen, what do I call you? How's it going?
Anything you want is fine. I didn't know. I used to be the degenerate.
Yeah.
I made the decision to go away from the name because it's a bad word in the space, apparently. And I really had no idea when I picked Jeff Sunday if people were going to call me Jeff or not, or Sunday or whatever. DGen kind of works. I don't know. I got really used to it. I even have like family members that call me DJ. So that is totally fine, but it's good to be on. By the way, so I have your tweet right now that you retweeted. Where are we? I wanted to share the actual link. Are we on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. I can get my producer to send it to you over in just a sec. But I want to know before you retweet. Appreciate you retweeting that tweet. Before you retweet it though, I got to ask you. You're like not an AirPods guy anymore. You're a wired headphones guy. What happened there?
I can't go that far. I was an AirPods guy. I lost my AirPods. I've probably had AirPods, I don't know, 10 years. And I was on a fucking flight and I put the AirPods in my backpack. And then I remember, like when you land, you're still kind of going kind of fast or whatever. But we like stopped like abruptly. It was like, whoa, and my backpack like slid or something. And I just like reached and got them out. So I did like show it my AirPods in my Finder or whatever. So I can see they're bouncing around on a Delta flight from like New York to Atlanta to Charlotte to Fort Lauderdale. I'm not kidding. But like the airline says they can't find them, but I see them. It's crazy. But so I was like, well, I don't want to go buy more AirPods. So I bought the corded ones, but they suck. They go, in. But I put the phone in my pocket. I start walking around and it gets disconnected in like a minute. So I have to, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's on me. Maybe I got to clean this out, but I'm having a miserable experience.
I think you got to clean it up. I've been a wired headphone user for like a year now. I've bought like 5 wired headphones just to leave them around because I like lose my headphones very often. And that's part of the reason why like I ditched the AirPods. But yeah, like I've never had that happen to me where they fall out. Are you like doing backflips while you walk? Are you like,
no, I'm just walking.
I go to the gym, I run like, and it stays in for me. You got to get your phone checked out.
Yeah, so after I made that video, I was like, you know what? I probably should see if like there's like pocket lint in here or something. Because watch, I'll get it cleaned and then I'll put them in and then they'll be fine. But it's not stable, so I'm having a real big issue with them right now. So I can't tell you that I'm having a great time. But are you like anti-Bluetooth?
No, I'm not anti-Bluetooth. Honestly, it was just the biggest thing. Like you, I just kept losing my AirPods, and like my AirPods, I needed new AirPods. They kind of suck. They didn't last as long. Like they only lasted for like an hour. So I'm like, I got to get rid of these. And I'm just like, you know what? I'll go back to wired. Why not? So
I don't hate it. I mean, I'm like a little bit of a conspiracy and like a paranoid guy. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if like, 20 years from now. Oh, did you just leave?
No, you're good. You're good. We just full screened you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The video, I've never used this platform before. So like the video looks great. All I see is myself right now. But like I had a friend who works for Apple. I forget what she does. Not like at a store, but like for like a marketing or something. And I remember she doesn't use AirPods. She only uses the cord. And I was like, oh no, like, what do you know that I don't know about Bluetooth technology? Like, is it going to fucking give us something or whatever? But anyway, so I don't know. I just assume like if people are anti AirPods that maybe they're trying to avoid the Bluetooth.
Yeah, no, I think it's just I'm trying to be cool and I'm just not very cool.
I dig it. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
All right. I got a question for you because today's got tons of baseball on today. I know you're a Yankees fan, right? I know you're from New York.
Oh.
No?
I hate the Yankees. No, I live in New York. I'm from Florida. I'm a
Okay.
Rays fan.
Okay.
Hate the Yankees. I've actually hated the Yankees before I even liked the team. But I pull for the Mets. I like going to Mets games. Okay. I don't really find myself in Yankee Stadium very often, but yeah, no, I'm a Rays fan. It's gonna be a down year for us.
Yeah, that's all right. I was just gonna ask if like what your opinion on like the opening day stuff is, because like to me today is opening day. Yesterday wasn't really opening day. I know it was like for the first game of the season, but having baseball on all day feels like a better way to like treat opening day than having like a solo game, Yankees Giants at like 7:00 Eastern time. That doesn't feel like opening day to me.
That was stupid. I hated it. I hated all of it. Then every time I criticize something, everybody's just like, "Oh, you're just being an old man."
All right, looks like we lost him for just a second. Hopefully he can come back here. Happy he agrees with my take there. Was about to get into the games too. Tons of games on in the MLB tonight. We're going to kind of cover the biggest ones. Let's see if we can try and get him back here. Let us know in the chat what you guys are betting on tonight. Tons of games. We got Skeens against the Mets opening things up. Can't wait for that. We got Crochet against Abbott. Wow, we got some good games today. Scooble, Pavetta.
My back.
Yeah,
My
you're
back.
good. You're good. You're good. We got you back.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think I hit a cord out of my computer, but I'm good. Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. No, we were talking about opening night on Netflix. Yeah, that sucked. I like opening day. I wasn't really a baseball guy growing up, but I've started to really like the sport. I've always said if I lived in where are you? Are you in Toronto? Yeah. Are you a Blue Jays fan?
Yeah, I try to be. Like I'm not like a crazy Blue Jays fan. Obviously, became a bigger Blue Jays fan after last year. It was like a great, fun ride. Went to Blue Jays games a lot, like with the friends. Never really paid too much attention to them, but yeah, on the playoff run, became a massive Blue Jays fan.
Yeah, I always said if I lived in like a smaller city, not like a New York, but I think getting season tickets and like going and being a regular at the stadium, like you get to know everybody that sits around you and like that, all that is great. So I've started to really enjoy going to baseball games, watching baseball, betting on baseball. So the opening night sucked. But I like today, and I like having something on during the day too.
Yeah.
Whether you're just like interested in it from a betting perspective or you're just a fan of the sport, it's just, I don't know, stuff like that just makes the days go by a little bit faster.
100%. Let's get into the stuff for today. Anything you like in terms of like sides or totals today? There's like, I think 11 games on today, 12 games on today. Anything you're looking at when you see the board that you like that sticks out to you?
Yeah, well, so I bet baseball props. I'm not very good at them, but I like doing it. I always say I'm going to like just try to think of who's a guy. I like betting home runs. I like betting all types of shit like that. Who's a guy that's like in a new team, new stadium that wants to make a good first impression? And Pete Alonso comes to mind. So I've always, again, like I said, been living in New York. I pull for the Mets more than I pull for the Yankees. I like Pete Alonso. I know they have Bo Bichette, your old guy now. And I hate the Orioles because I'm a Rays fan. So I hate that he's in the AL East, but I like him for a home run play tonight. I think he's like plus 310, plus 320 or something like that. So that's going to be a little bit of a long shot, but I don't know. For me, like I kind of need a sample size. Like betting on the first game of any sport is really difficult, even like college football. It's like, how do you know all these new players, this new turnover, how anyone's going to do, what they're going to look like? I really like Christopher Sanchez, the pitcher for the Phillies. They're like minus 150, 155 against the Rangers. So I was looking at like maybe a way to like dodge that juice and take his over outs or something like that. But I don't know. I get cute and then it always ends up fucking me. Can we curse on here, by the way?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So I want to attack the Phillies. Probably maybe I'll go first 5. I don't know, or over outs. I wouldn't mind taking a shot on the Reds today. I like this Reds team. I'm taking them to win the division 5-1. The Cubs are the favorite. They're a very, very good team. No doubt about it. I don't know. The Pirates are a little too hyped for me. I don't know that I trust the Brewers. I could see them maybe having a little bit of regression year. Reds are a fun team, fun squad, some injuries to the pitchers. And I think they got Abbott going against Crochet. It's never fun fading Crochet. But if I were to do it, I don't know. I'd take a shot first game out of the gate, like plus 135. So I know I'm kind of all over the place, but that's probably what I'd be on today.
No, I love that. Seems like you like the Phillies minus 154, a little bit too juice. Reds plus 135 over on FanDuel if you can get, and then also Pete Alonso, like you said, plus 300 to hit a home run. Best in market is plus 310, but of course FanDuel, our friends, our sponsors, have the plus 300 available over there. You talked some futures that you liked. You mentioned Reds to win the division. Any other futures you're looking through?
Yeah, speaking of one that I hate to admit, I like the Yankees. I'm on their win total over. It's 90.5, and it's off to a great start. No, I'm just kidding. But they I hate that I like their team. And they got Garrett Cole coming back. Fried is an absolute monster. And I like their young pitchers. Schlittler, Will Warren. I like Luis Heel. I know he's got like some control or command issues, whatever the proper word is for it. And then last year they got that Devin Williams guy from the Brewers, the closer, and that just did not work out. That was a disaster. But I like their lineup. I don't have to talk about Judge. Stanton's kind of old and beaten down. I don't know if he's ever going to be healthy, but Grisham leading off is just a tough guy at the plate. I really like Ben Rice. And I like Jose Caballero. He was a guy that was on the Rays last year, so I got familiar with him. Steals a lot of bases. I think he had like the first RBI double to get the scoring started last night, if I remember correctly. I just think their 1 through 9 is really, really tough. Their bullpen, I think, is kind of better addition by subtraction with no Devin Williams. I think he's with the Mets now, actually. And I think their rotation is solid. So it's a loaded division. Blue Jays are going to be good again, I'm sure. Red Sox are good. The Orioles, I don't know, people kind of high on them, but I'm not as high on the Orioles. It's going to be a down year for the Rays. So the Yankees over win total is something that probably one of my favorite win totals that I hate to admit.
Yeah, 90 plus is available right now on FanDuel minus 134. 89 more to go. 89 more to go. And listen, Aaron Judge, he has his issues in the playoffs and high leverage moments, but 162 games in the season, he doesn't have to be in any high leverage moments. So there you go.
Although I don't know, yesterday he was fucking over 4.
Over 4 donuts. Okay, I was actually talking to a friend about this. You think the ABS is gonna again? This is just like spitballing ideas here. You think the ABS is gonna negatively affect these taller guys a little bit more because their strikeout zone is so much bigger?
Yeah, it was really interesting you said that because I was looking at the plate yesterday, and the strikeout zone that they had didn't really match up with the knees and the elbows that I was looking for, Judge and all these bigger dudes. So yeah, I haven't given it a whole lot of thought, but I think the answer would probably be yes. So I want to say the first challenge yesterday actually was unsuccessful, right? I think it was a Yankees batter that challenged. It was called a strike. He thought it was a ball, and they challenged it, and it was actually a strike.
Okay, I didn't see that. I had the game on in the background. I wasn't really. I was watching the Leafs win, which is the opposite of what we want to do right now.
Oh, did they beat the Rangers?
Yes, we want to tank, and
the Rangers are terrible.
Yeah, we're just as bad. We're just bad, and we.
Yeah, I know you are really bad. I bet the Leafs to win the East, so that was it. That had zero fucking chance. God. Yeah, but the Rangers are just another level of pathetic. So that was a miserable hockey game there was that in Toronto?
No, was that in Toronto?
Yes, it was in Toronto.
It was in Toronto
last night.
Yeah.
I can't even watch the Rangers play hockey. It brings me no joy.
That's all right. One more thing I want to get to you with regards to baseball. Unless you have any more features for us?
I didn't really do a whole lot. Let's see. Actually, I have. Oh, I like a player last year, so I'm gonna victory lap this for the rest of my life. I usually get one guy I go in on. Okay. And last year it was Cal Raleigh. I liked Cal Raleigh. I just thought, I don't know, he just seems like a good guy. I like the catcher position. I was a big Buster Posey fan. He got paid. Seattle was just a good fit for him. And I bet him last year, but get this, I didn't bet him to fucking hit the most home runs. I bet him 100-1 to be the RBI leader because I thought that the guy, and people warned me, I did like the Mariners last year, but people were like, oh, the Mariners don't have great bats. They're not going to get on base, whatever. And people did even say, take his home runs. I was like, nah, I'm going to take his RBIs. If he's hitting home runs, he's going to get RBIs, whatever. And he did hit a lot of solo home runs. I was like, fuck. And he actually came in third. So I don't know if anybody remembers, but Schwarber ended up winning it. He had one game where he had 8 RBIs towards the end of the season. It was unbelievable. But anyway, so that was my guy. This year, I'm sticking with the same position, but different team. I like Shea Langoliers. He's on the Athletics. He's not a young dude. I think he's probably 30 or 29 or something like that. He didn't get paid. He signed a 1-year, $5 million deal to avoid arbitration. I don't know if he's a free agent this year or the year after. I don't know the exact specifics. But a guy who is playing well, I think is making a name for himself and going to take that next step. I don't know what he is on FanDuel, but his line was 29.5 home runs on the year, and it was even money. So, and I think in the last 3 years, the only guy that's hit just beneath Cal Raleigh has hit as many home runs in the last 3 years for catchers is Shea Langoliers. It's like 70 or 71 or something, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so I'm in on the Yankees, I'm in on the Reds, and I'm in on Shea Langoliers home run. That's like my guy this year to bet on.
All right, Langoliers will stamp him, as your guy. Not available on FanDuel, but you can bet him to have the most home runs at 200-1. I don't know if you want to do that, or maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't.
imagine he does that, and then this gets clipped at the end of the year, and we look like the biggest idiots on earth laughing at it. But
that's my life.
That's baseball. Before we switch over from baseball to college basketball, I just want to ask you, like, what's your hatred level of the Dodgers? For me, it's at like a 10 out of 10 because one, we lost them in the World Series. Two, they beat us in the World Series, then go out and sign Kyle Tucker, and then they go out and sign like just every player they can get. Do you have do you care about the Dodgers, or is your hatred level as high as mine?
High.
For the Dodgers, yeah.
Not as high. I've always been a guy, sports fan, like growing up, where like I hated dynasties. So I hated the Patriots, hated the Yankees, I hated the Lakers. Are you a basketball fan?
Ish.
Not really.
Yeah.
Is your producer a basketball fan?
Like you?
So.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys ever remember like the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's like, it's known because the Kings had a really, really good team, and they should have probably beaten the Lakers, but it was kind of rigged and fixed for the Lakers. But like as a kid, I was just the biggest Kings fan because I was rooting against the Lakers at that time. The Dodgers, I've always just kind of hated because they're a dynasty, but like they're being an East Coast kid. Like it was just so easy to hate the Yankees more. But now, yeah, I hate the Dodgers a lot. I was rooting for the Blue Jays. Even though I'm a Rays fan, I have a soft spot for the Blue Jays. Like the Bills, the Blue Jays, just like these teams that are, they're good, but they're always kind of like little brother-ish. And then it was awesome to see the Blue Jays. Go figure. I've been betting their over wins. I've been betting them to win the division. The fucking year I don't do anything with them because I'm like, I'm done. The guy, when I look at my history of bets, the guy I've lost the most money on is betting Vlad Guerrero home run. The year I don't bet them to do anything, they go to the World Series. Go figure. But I was rooting for them so hard. And the way the Dodgers won, I couldn't imagine because I was just a hater of the Dodgers, and that ripped my heart out. And I don't know, if I was a Blue Jays fan, it would take me months to get over that. But what they're doing now with like signing all the players, not really paying them up front, paying them at the end, it's like people want to be like, oh, you got to give them credit. Like they're just playing the game. Like this is the system, and that's how you can do it. But it's like, I don't know. It sucks. Yeah, I hate it. Kyle Tucker leaving and going there, and then them getting Ohtani and now Yamamoto, and it's like, I don't know. I hate when things are so like top heavy. It just doesn't make it very fun. I like a little parody and some like fresh faces that are able to compete. But I don't know. Blue Jays got in there and almost beat them. That would have been awesome. So maybe another team can do that this year.
Yeah, hopefully the Jays can do it this year. Maybe that's the other team that does it. Let's flip over and talk some college basketball. We got March Madness on tonight. We got the Sweet 16. Texas, Purdue, Iowa, Nebraska, Arkansas, Arizona, Illinois, Houston. Any game you're circling that you like, that you want to bet on? Arkansas, Arizona, like A-Cuff has been like incredible. Is that someone you're looking at? Talk us through side or total, or if you have any props for tonight.
Yeah, so I didn't have a horse going into this into March Madness for like a team to win it all. Missed out on all the good numbers. I looked at Michigan 20-1 before the season started, and then of course like 7 games in, it's like, oh, they're the best fucking team in the history of basketball, and then they're down to like 4-1. Arkansas was a team I watched late February, and I tweeted about it. I was like, why can't they make a run? I forget what they were, but I took them. And I don't think they're going to beat Arizona, unfortunately. But I do like them with 7.5 or 8.5, whatever it is. They've just got a little like mix of everything that kind of works. And when you have a stud player like A-Cuff, and then also some other athletes and a litlit bit of size, an experienced coach, like anything can happen in a tournament setting. So I took a flyer on them. So I'm rooting for them tonight. But I'm going to bet them. I like Nebraska. Nebraska, I think on FanDuel is -1.5. I'm definitely a guy that like bets I don't know if emotionally is the right word, but I like betting on like good stories, good feelings, good vibes. And I think, we don't really have a Cinderella, but I think like Nebraska would be a really cool story. And I don't know. I don't think I was all that good of a basketball team. I think they have a really good coach. I was really not impressed with Florida when I was watching them. So I like Nebraska. And then this Texas Purdue game, God, Purdue looks scary. They have that look. Fletcher Lawyers hitting threes. They look like they were a preseason favorite, I think. And then they got all the way to like 50-1. So I don't really respect Texas all that much, but I think that they don't really have any like pure scorers, but they do have like guys who are good basketball players. I like the under in this game. So I think it's 140.
147. Yeah. 147 and a half juice towards the over. So you can get a minus 105.
I like the under in that game. I like Nebraska and I like Arkansas. So I got 3 of the 4 games I have plays in tonight.
All right, then hands off for the game of the night is what I call it, Illinois-Houston, which will be electric and just good to watch.
Yeah, I'm glad that's a late game, which I won't be up for. But I liked Illinois, but I got to remember, I don't like Brad Underwood, and I try not to bet on coaches I don't like. So I'm going to stay off that game.
All right, appreciate that. Before you head out, I have a couple questions for you in terms of tips. So I lost my fantasy football league this year, one of the many that I'm in. The punishment is to do 999 at a Jays game. So any tips for me from you to like do that successfully without throwing up, without wanting to hate myself at the end? Do I just do laps around the stadium in between innings? Like what should I do?
I think I know there's nothing you can do. I respect anybody that's capable of doing the 999 challenge. I know I can't do it. I'm soft. I'm a bitch. I have no shame in admitting it. I lost one year and I had to do the waffle challenge right when COVID hit. Like nothing was open and there's no Waffle Houses in New York, unfortunately. So I had to go to an IHOP, which the
pancakes are way thicker.
Way thicker. I went there. I brought my phone charger. I brought my laptop. I brought a book, and I went there. It was like right next to a halfway house. There's nobody out in the streets except just fucking wackos. Everybody's got masks on. And I'm in here. I made it about 2 hours. I ate a pancake and a half and I was like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, I'm out. And my fantasy football group chat fucking hated me for it. Hated me. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it. I don't know how you're going to be able, I don't know how anyone can eat 9 hot dogs and drink 9 beers. You're going to throw up. You're going to feel awful. And if you can do it, more power to you. That's great. You were asking the wrong guy. I'd say tap out, just own it. It's like a storm. You're going to get shit for months and then they'll forget about it.
All right. I'll do that. I will say, though, we did have one punishment like many, many years ago that the loser would get a nipple ring and they never ended up doing it. They never ended up doing it.
Did not.
They did not do it. They did not do it. Yes, but he still hears about it today. So I don't want to be in that camp just yet. And I will say 999 is nowhere near a nipple ring.
Yeah, no, that's a hilarious punishment.
Oh man! And the stipulation was you had to keep it in for at least a year, and then after that you can take it out.
Do I have time to tell you a quick nipple ring story?
Go ahead, please.
My roommate, my first roommate in college, my buddy in high school, great dude, little odd though. But one day we just decided. I think I got like hoop earrings, and he went with me, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my nipples pierced. And I mean, it's like really good looking dude, jack dude, and I'm like, Tim, you don't need to get your nipples pierced. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. He got his nipples pierced. So then he did it, and like the girls actually loved it, which was hilarious. And but it was like a week later, I think it was like Thanksgiving or something, and he totally didn't think this through. He had to go down and see his family. Well, his family lives in South Florida, and like apparently his stepdad is like a hard ass. I don't know if it's like really religious or whatever, but he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go on the boat. Oh, I didn't mention that part. They have a boat. They live on the water. I'm gonna go on the boat. I can't have my nipple rings. So we took his nipple rings out while he was with his family, and the hole's closed. Oh, God, so he went through all that for 1 week. His nipples were pierced. I saw him do it. They take this thing that's got like a hole in it. They stretch your nipple and they pierce it. I saw it. I watched it happen. It was insane. 1 week, he takes him out. The hole's closed. That's it. I'm like, dude, that was horrible decision making on your part.
Oh man, like that. You have me thrown off a bit there with that visual, but I appreciate the story.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I listen. I asked you to tell it. I had my nose pierced once before. Only had it for a year, and I lost. I lost the ring during COVID, and I mean, I think the hole's still open. I could probably.
Did you do like the bullfrog?
No. What do you think? What do you think I am? What the hell? I had like the little ring right here. That's it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's a little different. I don't mind it.
Yeah, you thought I had the. That's crazy.
No, I don't know.
You're not judging. You're not judging.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, any final thoughts before you head out? Whether it be about MLB, whether it be about nipple rings, whether it be about college basketball, anything on your mind? Hey, even NFL. Anything on your mind? Talk us through it.
I have one thought, and I really wish that these college basketball games would just not start at 10:05 Eastern time. I think we can probably come to some sort of middle ground with the West Coast where we don't have to stay up on the East Coast till fucking past midnight to watch these games while they get to be done, digest their dinner properly. Then they get to have some tea, brush their teeth, and be in bed at a normal time and get a nice full night of sleep and be totally okay to go the next morning. So it drives me insane. I'm very cranky. And also, can the sports start on time? Last night, 8 p.m., they got delayed for 30 minutes. For what? I don't understand it. So I understand. I sound like a crunchy, grumpy old man, but it's not me. It's them.
I agree. It's not you. It's them. If you have listen, what's with not being prompt nowadays? If I was told the time, I'm there at that time. We start noon Eastern time every day.
I'm there 15 minutes early.
There you go. If you're not early, you're late. DJen,
exactly right.
Jeff, appreciate you joining the show. We'll chat soon.
Of course. Take it easy, man.
Awesome stuff there, as always. Appreciate him donating his time. I know he's a little bit under the weather, so shout out to him there. Nipple ring story. Oh, God.
That was amazing.
Oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about that stuff. Don't like that. Yeah, I can't believe people didn't know. I used to have my nose pierced. Maybe I should bring it back. Maybe we'll ask the next two guys if I should bring it back.
Alex is already shaking his head.
And Alex Moretto. All right. Before we bring on these guys, just want to remind you about our friends over at FanDuel. The Hammer Daily is brought to you by FanDuel. Baseball fans, America's pastime is a game of decisions, fastballs, or changeups. Swing big or play small. And FanDuel is bringing the same strategy to you for opening week with Choose Your Own Reward betting customizations that transform how you experience the game. You can get that bet reset or you can get that 50% profit boost token. Make your choice and the reward will be ready to use on your next MLB bet. FanDuel is the home of home runs. And speaking of home runs, like I mentioned, plus 350, Tyler O'Neill still available. Plus 360 best price in market, plus 350 second best price in market. 50% profit boost, bang! That's what I'm using my reward on for FanDuel. So, ready to play your game? Head over to FanDuel.com/forwardprogress to choose your reward for MLB's opening week. Play ball with the home runs on FanDuel, an official partner of the MLB. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Opt-in required. Rewards and non-withdrawable restrictions apply, including bonus and token expiration like requirements and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. Call 1-888-789-7777. Visit ccpg.org/China, Connecticut. Visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts. Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. Call 1-877-770-7867 in Louisiana. All right. Let's get over to our next two guests here. It's overtime. It's Edric overtime. We got Alex. We got So Money. You guys ready to go?
Always.
So Money, not muted. I can hear him because his team's notification is going off in the background. As always. So maybe I wonder if we should do this for like the playoffs or something. Maybe do like a friendly competition where the loser has to either get a nipple ring or their nose pierced. Do you want to do that for like props or sides or totals? No?
Is this just your way to try and see our nipples?
No.
Why do you want to see my nipples?
That's crazy. This is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. All right, fine. We can leave it to the nose then, or ear.
Here I'm okay with,
Ear, you're okay with?
but you're probably gonna get me kicked out of the house too. So
Yeah, I feel like that won't fly very well in my household, in my family. I will hear about it. I'll just get made fun of like hard for a long time.
I know your family already makes fun of you anyway. It's all good. I was just saying you get like
for sure.
Like DJen said, get the one between your nose and flip it up and you can hide it. No? All right. Anyways, never mind. Let's get into today's slate and today's games. Before we do that, Tyler O'Neill, are you guys going to be betting on him to hit a home run with me? Because like with this stuff, I'm not going to lie, I'd rather lose this and be involved than not bet on it, watch other people win with like a Tyler O'Neill who's now hit 6 home runs in opening day. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way as me. Alex, I know you're an MLB guy. Would you click it or no?
I didn't click it. I didn't click it. No, I didn't click it. That's it.
You still can.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
You still can.
I mean, it's like the FOMO now maybe will get me there, but I don't know. Like, what's his price compared to what he would be priced at last year? Like, is it like massively baked in that everyone's betting him to hit a home run opening day or no?
Maybe like plus 2.
Like, I'd be more inclined to maybe take a no on that and just be like, he's plus 250 to hit a home
plus
run?
350 on FanDuel.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's
like
definitely baked in. Then.
Yeah, no, but like I'm just like again, not doing anything quantitative here, but like plus 350s was it? Let me just 22% implied probability. Like if you just take his last 3 seasons, again, nothing crazy here. He hits like I don't know, is that what 20% of the games he has to hit a home run for that to be like good. Like, I don't know, not good, but anyways, he's hit a home run in 20% of his games is what I'm trying to say. So like at 22% implied probability, you know what? I'll take a flyer on that.
Yeah. He's Canadian too, which makes me a little bit more inclined to jump on board.
All right. Anyways, obviously doesn't matter. It's opening day. It's just a fun thing. And I just want to I'd rather be a part of it than not a part of it. And I feel like it looks good in your accounts. Anyways, let's get into things for today. Let's get into the NHL slate because I know people are eager to get into that. You guys have to like sort of talk me off a ledge. I don't think the Leafs are playing tonight, right? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not playing tonight.
Tank is done, buddy. Tank is done.
It's over, eh? It's over.
Yeah, they're not getting top 5 unless they win a lottery.
They just had to lose the last 2 games, and they actually would have been in an incredible spot. They were so close in both. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, let's play Nyes. He's hurt. Let's play him. Yeah, John Tavares, sure, score a goal. Great. Anyways, let's start with Dallas and the New York Islanders. We're going to go rapid fire mode. So again, if you guys don't like anything in this game, feel free to say skip, and we'll move on to the next one. Chat, if you want to hear a little bit more, don't be afraid. Just message us in the chat and let us know what you want to hear. Dallas, New York. Dallas right now, -128 on the money line. Islanders and Stars total is at 5.5. Juice towards the over, -122. Alex, I'll let you lead the way. Talk us through this one.
How rapid do you want to go here? Because I got nothing on this game. So
right.
If you want to go real rapid, I'll pass immediately.
All right, passing immediately. Up next, So Money. What do you got?
Nothing but barely. Dallas just missed a cut. I need them under -120. I still think they're a little bit too short, but I just can't do it right now. So, and if they get to under -120, that's where I'll bet it.
All right. Next game we got is Tampa Bay -310 on the money line against Seattle. Totals at 6. Juice towards the over, -124. So Money. Anything you like?
No, nothing there.
Nothing there. Is it just getting towards the end of the season where it's like everything feels like it's opening in the right spot? Alex, anything you like here?
Yeah, I will say, like, Tuesday, I liked a lot of stuff. I felt like I was firing a decent amount on Tuesday. Like, I had a lot of bets and a lot of stuff I was watching. A lot less so tonight. And this is another one where I got nothing right now. Absolutely nothing.
All right, that's all right. Oh, good. I forgot that So Money was sick, so sick that so sick of the Canucks that he missed Tuesday's show. So hopefully he's feeling a lot better today. Next game, Minnesota, Florida. Wild -160 on the money line. Totals at 6.5, -128 towards the under. Alex, are you skipping again?
No, this one I'm betting. Just don't know when, because I like this Florida. There's a +142 out there. There's like high 130s. Just too. I like Minnesota and everything. I know Florida's. It's just too disrespectful of a number at this point. No matter what you want to bake in here with like where these two teams are, what Florida has to play for, what Minnesota has to play for, like this number is just too big at this point. And I haven't bet it yet because I'm waiting to see how high it goes. It doesn't feel like there's much of an appetite for Florida money for people in the market right now. It's just getting bet, and there's been no resistance whatsoever. So +142 is out there, which is nice. Getting closer to an under here as well. -113 available. I like that. I do really like that. And again, just kind of waiting to see if it goes a little bit further. Kind of wish we got Gustafsson instead of Wallstedt. Wallstedt's so good, but like I think we're at a point now where we can say that Gustafsson is definitively better. And I feel a lot more confident with him in net. But the Wallstedt also kind of somewhat helps our Florida position here. So definitely betting Florida. Likely going to bet under as well. Just the number I like it at is not widely available, so hard to kind of like give it out officially, but hoping we're going to get there at some other spots. So -115 or better on this under, and then Florida, let's say like high 130s or anything 140s, but I don't think you need to force like a mid 130s because I do think you'll get a 140 if you just kind of wait.
All right, make it a 140 as you wait. Someone seemed to like that 142 a lot as you were talking about it because it's now 140 out there. Maybe it's So Money. Like, look at that smirk. It might have been So Money. So Money. Anything you like in this game? Do you agree with Alex on that Florida 140?
I fully agree with Alex's thoughts, except one thing. He was waiting to bet the under. I've already bet the under, and I do like it at this number as well. 6.5 up to -120. You can also get us. What the hell is this? Sorry, something just popped up on my screen here.
Oh, I thought I got a lot of noises going on here too. I thought you heard something, picked up something from here.
No. So under 6.5 minus 120. Under 6, you can still get like plus 105. That's totally fine. So Florida, we know that they have trouble generating, and they're coming off a game against Seattle where, it was a high scoring game, but it wasn't really high scoring on in terms of chance generation. Minnesota's coming off a game where they also want to play better defensively, and they're coming off a game where defensively it got away from them a bit. So I would expect them to bounce back as well. So I think both of these teams, they both profile as under teams. Minnesota a little less so, but I think that the edge here is seeing Minnesota bounce back to the way that that they want to play. So I did bet the under 6.5 here.
All right, Wild Panthers under 6.5 is what we're looking for. Alex likes the 113 and sort of needs that, but So Money says F it. Give me that minus 120, which is widely available out there. Next game we got is the Blue Jackets and the Habs. Habs minus 122 on the money line. Alex's Habs totals at 6.5, minus 120 towards the over. Let's get an unbiased approach first, and then we'll get to the biased Canadians fan. So Money, I'll let you lead. Talk us through this.
I bet Columbus.
Right.
It's been happening for like months now. Anytime you put, especially if you put a plus money after them, it's just one of those things where like sometimes you have years where you just fall in love with teams and your number's always high on them, and Columbus is that team for me this year. So I did bet them. There's still plus money available. There's not much else to say about this team. They're primed.
All right. Primed for a run. Hopefully they don't run into Tampa in the first round. We'll see.
They'll beat Tampa in the first round.
Oh, my goodness. All
No.
right. I don't even think it's possible for them to play Tampa.
Stop it.
They'll beat
Anyone but Tampa. They can beat anyone but Tampa.
All right. All right. Next game we got. Or sorry. I was about to skip over the game.
Yeah, you just desperately didn't want me to talk about this game.
Head-to-head versus So Money. There's a minus 111 out there on the Montreal Canadiens. You like that? Talk us through this.
I like plus money as well, but not on Columbus. I like it on the under. So once we got the Greaves confirmation, I was good there. Habs have definitely tightened things up defensively. They're playing a lot better in that regard. I talked about it the other day. It's like a little in the weeds, but like Gooley switching back over to the left, and just Hudson is the one guy on that team that can basically play anywhere, and he's obviously better on the left, but like they put him on the right and he's fine. He's the only one that doesn't become like a liability of those left-handed guys when he's on the right side. So feels like they've got their pairings down pretty good. Another tight game, playoff style atmosphere, big game for both these teams. Do expect these ones to be tighter. So once we got Greaves, I was good on this under 6.5 plus money. I'm fine for like minus 105. There's minus 102 at FanDuel, so there's no reason to bet at minus 105. But yeah, plus money, minus 102. I think all that's good. Don't like Columbus. Don't like the Habs. I think it's pretty fair. Habs have been playing really well. So Money. I mean, they've been playing really well. Whether you want to admit it or not, they're playing really well. And Columbus they're dipping a little bit. It was, I mean, like I say dipping as not as in they're playing bad, but just they were at such a high level that it's hard to maintain that. And they've come down a little bit now. So I don't like anything on the side here, but I did bet that under. All
right. Yeah, So Money agrees with the Montreal Canadiens playing better. I see the head nod there. Looking at the under there for Alex, need the plus money. Pittsburgh and Ottawa is the game we have next. Senators minus 152 on the money line. Alex, I'll let you lead with this one. Totals at 6.5 towards the under. Is this a pass for you? I can smell the pass.
Yeah, this one's a pass for me. I got nothing in this game.
All right, So Money, anything for you here?
Yeah. We're gonna pass here. We're seeing a dip in Pittsburgh right now, and even though I think Ottawa's a little bit inflated right now here, I just with Pittsburgh's play dipping, I can't get involved in this game.
All right. Before we get into the next game, question in the chat from Ryan Hall. He says sometimes Alex talks about talks about which public models say things for futures. Which models do you trust for futures betting? Which don't you? I think you're just when you're referencing public models. I assume you mean like X goals, XG models, stuff of that nature.
I think he's probably referring to like Dom, Jay Fresh, like those guys.
Don't
they have
include
like
Jay
their
Fresh
like
in there, please.
Yeah, I know. But I think that's what he's.
God.
I think that's what he's referring to.
Okay.
I think Dom is great at what he does. Dom
Yeah.
gets a lot of flack. A lot of flack from fan bases, I would say, not from like analytics people or anything like that, because he's a great analytics guy, very good model in terms of that stuff. He just gets a lot of heat from fan bases that think he hates their team, which is naturally what's going to happen when you're public facing with this stuff. So like, I don't necessarily use any of that stuff for futures, but I don't think that you would do poorly betting that stuff for futures either. Like if you just straight up just like looked at Dom stuff and bet futures, I think the futures market's inefficient enough where you're going to probably come out ahead betting that stuff. So I don't think I would endorse anyone else's stuff that way, but I would for Dom for sure.
All right. Someone in the chat, I agree. Dom's stuff is good. He's someone who actually tinkers with his model, which is like so important. Jay Fresh uses a shooting percentage model that hasn't been updated in like 6 years, I think it is. So yeah.
And he's also just like extremely arrogant.
It's also not his model.
He's just not wrong about anything apparently ever.
But it's not even his. He didn't even build it himself. Like that's what bothers me the most about it. It's like he uses someone else's work and just all he does is just makes it into colorful images, which is like, good. You're a graphic designer. Like that's it. That's where the buck stops. Anyways, yeah. I've deleted the tweets, but I've gone into some spats with Jay Fresh before and. Probably should have kept them up, but it is what it is. Anyways,
I applaud you for your service.
Yeah. Let's get into the next game here. So Money likes to be. Look at it. He's just likes to stay peaceful, quiet, not get into the weeds with any of these Twitter guys.
Just enjoying the banter here, man.
All right, we got Chicago and Philly. The Blackhawks taking on the Flyers. Totals at -160. Or sorry, Flyers -166 on the money line. Totals at 5.5. Juice towards the over -114. So Money, I'll let you lead on this one. Anything you like in this game, or is this another pass for you?
I look at this number and I think, what are we doing here on the Flyers? But then again, like I mean, they're fine. They're trying to play. The kids are showing up every night. Like whatever, nothing for me.
All right, skipping over that one. Keeping my eye on the chat. Apparently, NASCAR modelers are way worse than Jay Fresh. So I'm curious to see that from Connor. Anyways, Alex, for you, anything here with the Blackhawks and the Flyers?
So I have a little bone to pick with
okay
Powers and Knish with this one.
Okay.
So I know a strange little connection there, but I was producing that show yesterday, Hit the Books, and if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. They talked a lot, but a lot of good college football stuff in there, some college basketball stuff, all that. But like a lot of questions in the chat for Joey Pucks, and I'm like, okay, he doesn't have a play, I'm sure. So Powers will bring up that comment at one point. I had queued on the FanDuel screen, Chicago, Philly, under 6, -105. I'm like, all right, he's going to be like, no, I got nothing. I was going to pull that up, give out an early, teaser for today on under 6. And Powers never brought it up, never read the private chat where I said, hey, bring up a Joey Pucks comment. Nothing happened. So we went the whole show without a Joey Pucks. Couldn't give out the under 6. And now we're at under 5.5, -105. So, yeah, those guys owe you an apology for that one.
Yeah.
And that's a long-winded way of saying I had nothing to bet at current, but I really did like this under. And obviously, I mean, it is run insanely so can't give anything out now.
What a crazy CLV flex from you over there. Yeah, I blame Knish and Powers for not giving that out. Mostly Knish, because he's probably like, and then Powers just trying to keep things on the rail.
Yeah.
Up next, San Jose Sharks, St. Louis Blues. Blues -137. Favorite in this game. Total 6.5 juice towards the under -134. Blues have been a little hot. These bottom feeders. All these guys at the bottom are all winning games. No one wants the first overall pick, apparently. Alex, I'll let you lead with this one. Any opinion?
One team does.
Canucks. You guys are losing the lottery. I hate to break it to you, but it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. It's all right. You get second, and that's not too bad of a consolation. Alex, anything you like in this game?
Trying to see what the best price is now. There's a 6 -102. I guess 6 -105 isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Maybe a smaller play, 6 -105. I like the under. I bet it when Robert Thomas was ruled out because this over got bet and there were 6.5s and a lot of 6+ monies, and they kind of stuck around for a while, but now I guess people have started to kind of come in on the under. So it's run a little. I still like this under. A smaller bet though at these -105s.
All right, smaller bet minus 105 available on FanDuel if you're looking at the Sharks and the Blues under. So money. And you like this one? You agree?
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
best bet.
yeah, double best bet. I do agree with Alex here. I betted when that overrun was happening. I couldn't understand it. So yeah, so I did bet back on the under there.
All right.
And at 6 at where Alex's number is, I think that's perfect.
Perfect. All right. Like the under 6 minus 105. There's also a 102 out there, but if you don't have access to that, 105, you got FanDuel. Go click that. Devils and Predators. We are all Predators. Are we still Predators? I don't know. Predators minus 113 on the money line on FanDuel. Totals at 6.5 minus 124 towards the under. So money, I'll let you lead with this one. Preds, pass. Devils. What do you got?
Oh, we're gonna play the Devils.
Devils. All right.
Yeah, I bet them. Look, the Devils are playing fine. They did have that game against Washington. I did bet them against Washington as well. Didn't look good there, but besides that, they've been playing very well. Nashville is getting results, but they're not playing as well. So I think that, but Nashville gets all the market sentiment right now because they've gotten themselves into the playoff race and all that, right? But yeah, I think that we're, in terms of the market, we're getting too high on the Preds right now. So I did play the Devils. I like them to minus 112. I like them.
All right, Devils to minus 112, 106 at FanDuel. Best price in market I see is 103, 106 second best out there. Alex, double best bet on the Devils, sitting this one out.
No Devils play for me. No Preds play either, though. I like the under here again. A lot of unders for me tonight, so really hoping there's no goals. Don't love what's available right now. 6.5 minus 115 was kind of my target, which we got at one point. And now it's kind of gone again. So I'd say smaller at 6.5 to minus 120, which is a lot more widely available. Is good. There's a 6 plus 109, which is pretty good too. Yeah, just like we saw some over money when Noonan was confirmed, and I just didn't agree with that because Noonan is good, and at this point, the gap between those two guys is basically negligible between him and Saros. So Noonan has been really good, and was hoping for a little bit more of an overreaction, but we didn't quite get that. So yeah, just settled for an under only here, and hopefully we can get a little more over money. Like the Devils are playing well defensively, like really well. So money's right. They're playing well in general, but defensively they've really tightened things up, and that's been a strong point for them lately. And Nashville's been pretty good in that regard too. And yeah, and Noonan's looked very good back there. So like this under, a little smaller at what's available right now, but we'll see if it can get back to those like 6.5 minus 115s.
All right. You like a lot of unders today, and I just got word that Blue Horseshoe loves the Grand Salami under for every single game today, whatever the number is. Max bet $25 on a random sportsbook that is only available in one state, and you have to walk there to get there. Anyways.
Oh, now Feinberg's going to get a text message. Look what you did.
I doubt he watches this. I doubt he didn't get a text message about me complimenting him, not complimenting him about like his hairline. So maybe he liked that. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the next the next game we have here, Colorado and Winnipeg. Colorado minus 184 on the money line. Totals at 6. Juice towards the under, minus 115. Alex, you lead with this one. You like this game, or is this another pass? Pass. All right.
Pass. Yeah.
So money.
No, not a pass. We're gonna go small on the Jets. I do like the Jets quite a bit in the stretch run here. I think that I did bet them to make the playoffs as well, and just looking at what's around them in the playoff race, just with the number, like why not? Why not the Jets? So I did. I do like the number at you can still get plus 155 down to plus 150. I'm totally fine with that. So I did bet the Jets. I just don't want to go full on them, so I did bet I did bet the Jets for smaller though.
All right, Jets small, 150, 155 is what we're looking for here. Next game we have is Utah at home, minus 154 on the money line, taking on the Capitals. Totals at 6, minus 110. So Money, I'll let you lead. Is this another pass for you with only 4 games left on the board?
Yeah, it is a pass. The question for this game is how done is Washington? Because if you think that they have any sort of life, you're gonna bet this number. I don't know, and I can't answer that question. So for that reason, I will pass.
All right, Alex, I heard you say in the background. Anything you like?
No, but I agree with exactly what he's saying. I do err on the side of that loss to the Blues the other night was kind of the nail in the coffin for this team. And I think it was probably done anyways, but like internally, they probably had a little bit of belief still. They've been riding Thompson, like no interest in going to Lindgren. That shows that they want to do anything they can to stay in this race. I think that loss the other night kind of effectively kills them. So not sure what sort of effort we get from them here. So this one's a pass for you too.
All right, passing on this one. 3 games left on the board. Do us a favor if you're still watching. Smash the like button. Goes a long way. If you're new to the channel as well, hit that subscribe button. Share with your friends if they like talking hockey content. Before we get into the next 3 games, you guys got any NCAA Frozen 4 for us here? The chat's asking. He says, Charles saying, I know So Money's betting the Frozen 4. Connor responds, yeah, either Alex or So Money have any NCAA hockey plays, question mark. So, you guys betting any Frozen 4?
Unfortunately, nothing for me. It's just it's got nothing to do except time constraints.
All right, Alex?
Same with me. I got no investment in there other than borderline hoping Michigan loses early so that Michael Hayes can just come over and join the Habs for this stretch run. Although I don't know that they're going to be so quick to try and put him in the lineup right now with what's going on there. So yeah, should be fun though. I love watching it. I definitely do not bet on it at all. I just don't have the resources or the data or anything to make good bets there.
All right, all good. All right, let's move on to the next game then. Anaheim and Calgary. The Ducks, quack, pack, minus 146 on the money line. So Money, your eyes shut up. I'll throw to you first. Totals at 6.5 juice towards the over. You quacking today?
I would love to, but I can't. I love this Ducks team. I think we've been high on them all year. It's just that they're already priced where they should be, right? Like they're into the minus one. Like in some places into the minus 140s now. So I think that I don't know how much higher that you would make them in this situation. So I think it's fair. Calgary's been getting results, but I mean they beat the Kings, right? So it doesn't say much. So I got nothing in this game here.
All right, nothing in this game. Moving on. Your eyes shot up like you had something. Alex, anything you like?
If we can get plus money under 6.5, that's what I would bet it. Just a big, like, I've been betting some Calgary overs, but like it's a massive adjustment compared to where it was the other day. I know Anaheim's a little hit and miss in how they're playing some of these games, but I think Calgary's the type of matchup where I would like to bet an Anaheim under. These Anaheim overs are just so crazy juice, and I know we didn't come close to getting that one home the other night against Vancouver, that under 6.5 plus 110. But if we can get plus money again here, I'll go back to the well, but not really available right now. So would pass for now.
All right, passing for now. Let's move on to the next one. 2 games left. Edmonton and Vegas. A little bit of an important game, jostling for position here. I think both of these teams would rather not play each other in the first round, but both of them seem like they might be locked in to a first round matchup here. Vegas is minus 137, on the money line. Totals at 6.5 juice towards the over. Talk us through this one, Alex.
I bet the under, but under 6.5 plus money, and
106.
again, not really any plus money right now. Smaller bet for me, minus 105, I think is fine. There's some minus 105, minus 106 at FanDuel is okay then. That would be where I would go in this game. Nothing on the side. I'm sure there's going to be a bit of an appetite for the Oilers, and no one wants to bet Vegas the way they've been playing right now. I know that tweet went pretty viral yesterday about how they've trailed the more time than anyone this season. I still think Vegas is a good hockey team. Their numbers have never been bad at any point really this season, and results haven't quite been there, which you can point to a whole bunch of different things as to why that may be, but they're not a team I'm ready to just give up on and say they're done. So no interest in Edmonton yet here, and I do like an under, but again, smaller bet at the current market prices.
All right, smaller bet at the current market prices at the under here. There's a 102 out there, 105, 106 at FanDuel. Do you think if you wait, you'll be able to get a better number, or is this probably the best you'll get?
I do think we'll see more money close to post.
Mm-hmm.
I do think in like the 30 minutes before puck drop, we'll see some more over money come in. So I imagine if you wait, you'll probably be able to get better. Definitely don't think we just got a bit of under money, right? Because there was the over got bet and there was a little bit of buyback. I don't think we're going to have even more buyback at this price. I think there'll be, if there's ever more under money that comes in, it'll be after over money again. So yeah, I don't think you'll get worse by waiting.
Okay. All right. So money. It seems like the consensus here is to wait. Do you also like the under? Is this a double best bet or anything else you like in this game?
I don't hate the under, but I like something better. I did play the Oilers. It's one of those things where I come in higher on the Oilers. It's been like that for a while. And if I think they're better than Vegas. And I think that I don't want to say they understand the way that they need to be playing, because we've been saying that for 3 years. And they just don't get the goaltending a lot of times. So I think that Edmonton is a better team. If I'm right about that, even on the road, you're going to bet this number. So this is one of those things where I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. I think that Oilers are the better team, so I want to take that number.
I'm shocked you still like them, even though your boy Stuart Skinner no longer there. But he was your boy, right? That was your guy.
Every goaltender is my boy.
All right. We can skip over the last game if you guys want. Kings, Vancouver. I feel like you guys have neither of you.
No, I want to see what Alex has to say about the Kings.
That's really? Fine. I thought neither of you guys would have a rooting interest in this game. Alex, your Kings taking on So Money's Canucks. Are the Kings dead?
Kings are not dead. They lose tonight, they're dead.
Okay.
They're very much in it right now.
Yeah,
they're still playing well. Like, I like how they played without Hiller. Results haven't always been there, as maybe they've deserved to be a little bit. I wonder, with how bad the Pacific Division is, So Money, hear me out on this one. If Jim Hiller did not coach this team at all this season, if they fired him earlier and they had a different coach, do they win the Pacific Division this year?
Absolutely. One of the reasons why I was saying that the Kings suck all year was because of their coach, right? And then they waited too long. They got hurt. There was injuries and stuff, and it was just too late to turn it around. So they started the season sucking because of their coach, and they continue to suck because they waited too long. So the Kings suck.
The Kings suck, but I will say they are, 3 points out of a playoff spot, right behind.
Yeah, they're right there.
They're right there.
Their schedule's a joke too. This is one of 3 games they have left against Vancouver. They play Calgary a couple times, like very easy schedule down the stretch. So I do think they still find their way in, but you got to win those games still. So they lose this game, I will say the Kings are dead. Whether or not they actually are dead doesn't matter to me. They're dead to me.
All right, then this kind of like proposes like an interesting question here. Would you rather, like, if you like the Kings on the money line, would you rather them just make a smaller bet on them to make the playoffs instead? They're like minus.
Because I don't think they're necessarily that much more likely to make the playoffs if they win tonight. I mean, that's it's borderline expected that they're going to win this game. So no, I think it's not. We're not looking at something like minus 200, 285 type thing. So I would rather just, if you like the Kings, I'd rather bet the Kings here than bet them to make the playoffs.
All right, makes perfect sense. Anything you like in this game, regardless, be either you guys, whether it be the total in the game, side of the game, anything you like, or you're both passing? Pass for Alex. Pass for
maybe the under, but why would you want to bet this game?
I don't know.
Yeah,
what time is it at? It's at 10 o'clock at night. You're better off just throwing on the college basketball game there, Illinois and
Love is Blind or something. Watch them something.
No, Illinois Houston is what we're going to be watching instead. Speaking of college basketball, So Money. Any prepared college basketball stuff for us here? If you don't have anything, I can pause. We can wait. We can throw to Alex instead to talk us through some MLB stuff he likes today. So if you want to let Alex go first and let Alex talk us through some MLB stuff, you let us know.
I just I've got Illinois futures, okay. And then I would have liked the +3. It's not gonna get there. And I did play Purdue. I think at 7.5 you can play it small. Yeah, and that's it for today.
All right, Purdue 7.5. Illinois futures. We love like Hammer Daily officially backing the Fighting Illini to make it all the way here. To make it all the way.
Illini?
Yeah, isn't it, what
Is that a,
Illini.
is it, did I pronounce Illini?
it's Illini, yeah.
Whatever, same thing.
Did you think it was the Fighting Illini? That's amazing. I love that.
Illini,
great.
Illinois, Illini, whatever. They're our team, and after that, after officially making them our team, they are losing tonight. So,
I want to see what I bet Illinois at. I think it was at like 24-1. I think
24-1. Wow. Well, you can get them like 16-1. I think at FanDuel or 14-1 ish still to win the tournament, right? Is that what you're looking?
some of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you still
I
like,
bet them early though.
No, I think they're still. Yeah, they're 15-1 right now to win the tournament. Again, we talked about that on the show yesterday. We like Illini futures. Alex?
Well, a friend of the show, can
Can they be named by
friend
name?
of Forward Progress and a friend of the Hammer Daily.
Austin?
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Gave me a pre-tournament Houston to win their region bet. So I'm kind of sitting on that one right now. So go Houston.
Boo
Plus
this
231
man.
I have on that.
Get him off the show. Before we get him off the show, MLB stuff for us, Alex. Anything you like here?
Yeah, so I don't bet MLB like I used to. I mean, I love betting baseball, but like it's a very different approach that I take now than like I used to. But that being said, I do like to bet some opinions on pitchers and stuff like that early in the season. And one that I have is let's say the Angels. I like the Angels today. I think this Angels team is a little bit underrated by the market. Really good lineup. I don't think their pitching depth is there, but they do have some good starters. And Jose Soriano, who's going today, I think is one of them. Houston, a notoriously slow starting team. A lot of those guys were struggling to hit in spring. A lot of those veterans just don't have their timing down, like Altuve, Walker. Jordan started to pick it up a little bit later. But yeah, just a bit of a slow starting team. Hunter Brown is really good, so not exactly a guy I'm dying to fade by any means, but I think Soriano's good. I think this Angels team is pretty good. So I do have an Angels bet today.
All right. Looking at the Angels then today. Anything else for us in terms of props, or is that it? You're out on Tyler O'Neill already. We already talked about that.
Yeah, nothing that I'm not going to give any props that are not mine. I don't bet my own prop stuff. So
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of MLB as well.
you
Yeah.
know.
You have MLB stuff as well?
Yeah.
So other sports, but so every sports. What the heck? All right, tell us what you got for MLB. Give it to the people. People are clamoring in the chat.
Pirates plus money. Washington, Chicago. I bet the under 8, but 7 small is fine. Twins down to plus 120, and the Padres I've got down to plus 110.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate you guys. I think someone just walked in, so we're gonna have to go check that out. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what's going on. We heard the door open. Oh, it's Rob. Scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? The door just opened. Who's here? You betting MLB today? Oh, for Italy. Okay, got it. We're betting Italy today. All right.
Is he doing a live watch along for Italy Northern Ireland or what?
No,
They're doing a live watch along? No?
just going to the bar.
No? All right. Am I invited to the bar with you or no? Right now? Okay, I don't know if that's an invite. He said he might go. All right. Sounds good. Appreciate you guys. Alex So Money. We'll chat soon.
See you guys.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you.
Great stuff there. As always, shout out to Alex. Shout out to So Money. Shout out to Jeff, a.k.a. DGen. Great guy. Still can't get over the nipple or anything. Ugh. Do us a favor. Smash the like button. Goes a long way here on the channel. If you're new to the channel as well, hit that subscribe button. Comment below what you thought of the guests so far today. Comment if you think Italy's going to win. Curious if you think that. And then do us a favor. If you're listening, if you can't comment right now, give us 5 stars. Rate and review. It goes a long way here on Spotify. I've been noticing we're getting a little bit more, so shout out to the guys on Spotify. If you're watching on YouTube right now, take a second, go head over to Spotify, search The Hammer Daily. Give us a review there. It really does. I'm serious when I say this helps us out a ton when you guys do that. So if you can do that, it is greatly appreciated. That's it. That's the Thursday show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been the Thursday, March 26th edition of the Hammer Daily here on the Hammer Bank Network, presented by our good friends over at FanDuel. We'll see you guys right here for a lovely Friday tomorrow.